back in the podcast zone now with Scott McDaniel. He's the Director, Operations and Development with Logiscool. Scott, welcome to the podcast.
Thank you very much for having me.
And thank you for participating in Franchise Expo Austin. I'm loving this show already. It's still early on day one, but a lot of great brands here, a lot of very interested candidates walking the floor right now. The people that you're talking to, what are you telling them about your brand?
Certainly. Well, we do get a lot of parents that come by that are interested. They often wonder what in the heck we actually do. They look at the name and they see it as a school. We're actually an after-school education concept focused on technology for children and teenagers. It's typically technology at a much deeper level than they would get at traditional schools today.
Got it. Tell me about the technology. Are you coding? Are you doing websites? Are you building stuff? What sort of tech
All
are
of
you
the
into?
above.
Oh, wow.
At the end of the day, we believe that 10, 20, 30 years from now, technology will be more like mathematics, not as foundational as mathematics, but some pretty foundational requirements that kids and teens will need to basically understand tech pretty well, regardless of whether they take a tech career or not. And the kids and teens that do understand that usually would have a better career opportunity. So we do train coding, we train AI, we do robotics, we do graphic design, we do some influencer, video production, and things of that nature. So it's
cool.
a fair amount of different courses that we have available.
I love that idea because I think anyone under the age of 30 now, they just want to be a YouTube influencer, right? So
Yes.
So you gotta have the skills to build it before you can be cool, right?
Correct.
Nice.
It doesn't just happen overnight.
Yeah. There's a lot of education brands and after-school activities and kids services in franchising right now.
Yep.
Tell me about what makes you guys unique and maybe if you have a competitive advantage for your
Certainly.
franchisees.
Yes, we do. Number one, most after-school children's enrichment businesses are restricted to sort of being open from 3 to 7 p.m., give or take, Monday
Yeah.
to Friday, and maybe on Saturday or Sunday. And a lot of owners will say, well, what can I do during the daytime? And most brands don't have an answer. We do have an answer in that we're also sort of a SaaS, software as a service company as well.
Oh.
The reason we are is because we created our own platform. Most of our competitors just license platforms that already exist in the market, which means they're a licensee of the platform. They cannot then go to schools and license the same platform to the schools because they're not the IP owner of the platform.
Got it.
Why did we create our own platform? Well, we feel that the industry has done a great job teaching children some very basic concepts. MIT, out of Massachusetts, of course, created a product called Scratch. Many people know it. It's a great way to teach children initially some concepts, but then it doesn't go very far. And so we saw that as a big problem from educators' perspective, and we created a platform that goes a lot further and is a lot more smooth in the transition to bring a child from visual coding to actual text coding. That was to help our franchisees. That was the intent, and that is what we use, and it does help the franchisees. But it is now increasingly a request by schools to say, hey, can we license your platform and use it inside our school as our coding curriculum concept for the children? And that's opened up a new area, which is going to be a big push for us in 2025 and beyond, is that we're developing the licensing side of that tool and that platform, and that's where we're becoming more like a software as a service company for schools, yet we're also an after-school education enrichment model for parents and children. And that's an area where we're substantially different than most of our competitors.
I like the idea of building your own platform because you're actually teaching the kids that they need to learn how to they need to learn how to build stuff. So you're actually practicing what you preach when it comes
Absolutely.
to building. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, great. So licensing sounds like that's a sort of a big, bold new area for you. Anything
It is, but
else
we're going to
happening?
do it through the franchise partners. They are the ones that are enabled to license the
That's
platform
exactly what I was going to ask. Tell me
inside
more.
their territory, which gives them a more activity to do during the daytime when the children are at school. They can be actually going and meeting the schools and talking to their tech departments and the principals and the county ISDs, independent school districts, etc., and presenting the opportunity for this platform to be the solution in the schools. So it gives a second leg of the stool, if you will, from a revenue generation perspective.
Yeah, and you're not limited to revenue just in that one day part.
Correct.
I love that structure. So, anything else exciting happening in the second half of 2025 outside of the licensing?
The licensing is the main focus.
Yeah.
That was growth because there's a lot of opportunity there. We're always evolving. I mean, AI has become obviously very popular. Our Python for AI courses were just launched at the end of last year. That's going to be another push in the second half. It's a push right now, but a further push is driving more of the AI-driven type courses as well.
Very good. Scott, if anyone would like to learn more about your opportunities, connect with you, where do you want to send people?
Obviously, it's easiest just to go to our website first, which is logiscool.com, logiscool.com. That'll give a lot of information, and of course, then if anyone wants more, there's an online form to fill out, and that'll get to the appropriate person.
All right, very good. Thank you for joining me here in the podcast zone, and enjoy the rest of the show.
Thank you. Have a good day.